What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the bottom of the map in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Bubez. His opponent today in the red color playing is Oranos. His name's Skady. The map's painted desert. This is a best of 7 Showmatch hosted by Trust. Winner of this, not winner of this game. It's currently 2-0 for Skady, and it's been a really strong showing from Skady in this series, taking the first 2 games on Mediterranean and Marsh with some incredibly strong micro and decision making macro as well. Just all around play here. Bubez with some really smart strategic play, but just not quite executing on it well enough, and unfortunately not able to get the wins. So Bubez picking his Poseidon here. They see the maps ahead of time, so they know it's painted desert. So what they go for is their favorite god on this map, which I love to see. Much better than the random map where you might load into a map where your god is not very strong on, and it really favors those people who can play multiple gods really well. And here we go. We've got some relics in the lab. We've got the Tail of Cerberus. Negative 25% myth unit, a special attack recharge time. And Skady is doing fine. He's found some gazelle, so we're going to move over to those nice and early. We've been seeing this a little bit because basically you don't want to have your villagers moving around the map so fast. You want to make sure they're in a good position. And generally speaking, with Oranos, you only want to have 3 locations where you're gathering from resources from, so you can defend against them nice and easily. So you're going to have a location here, you're going to have a location here, and you're going to have a location over here. So you want this rhinoceros to expire about when you're advancing to the second age. So we'll see if Skady can kind of get that happening here. Another relic has been found. We've got the Trios bow plus 2 archer and ballista and Cairo ballista range. Some nice giraffe here as well. This map, you spawn hunt in your base, you spawn hunt on the side of your base and on the other side of your base, and a little bit in the middle here. That's generally how it goes, and we see that Skady gets a little bit lucky here, I reckon. He's got a lot of hunt on one side of the map. He did get hunt on this top side of the map. That's technically his forward hunt. This is his side hunt here, which means it's going to be very easy for him to defend against that. He knows where he has to go, so the early pressure that Poseidon's going to put onto him is going to be able to be dealt with fairly easily. Alright. If we could calm a little bit in the chat, guys, that'd be fantastic. Alright, we got the temple going up. Really fast temple. This is... What is this build order? Are we going Ares? He's for what? Oh, he's getting Theseus? Okay. He's going Hermes. He's going to be making a... What? I'm so confused right now. Was this just like a build order error? The oracles have moved forward. It looks like he's going to do the tragic. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. He knows. Also, it's wrong, right? It's supposed to be this. Right? It's supposed to be that where it says it again. This does not happen. Okay, so I think potentially Bubez stuffed up his build order at the start of the game there. Skady with the no. Any advantage you want. Okay, military barracks going. This is a really big find right here for Bubez. You're going to be pushing off this military barracks, really slows it down. And we will be seeing Skady possibly Alt-S this citizen. You get a lot of free hits on into it. And there we go. He has to get it up. He has to take the hits. It's So that's really nice. We see the oracles moving forward. Villagers coming back over onto this food, pushing this off. Deleting the Catastropus? What? Interesting, but okay. We do see the military barracks is up, and the citizen coming over onto the other side. Centaur going to be coming in. Double stable coming through for Bubez, Sepulta over here in order to pick these oracles off, and that's going to force Skady out of here for the time being. Now Skady going to have to be on the defensive. Looks like Bubez was housed, says the chat. Second house coming up for Bubez. And that'll be it. A little bit of pressure over here preventing the hunt. That's really big right now. Skady's actually on goat, and I don't think he doesn't have any upgrades currently, so this is really big for Bubez. If he can hold on to this and prevent this from happening. Centaur, click on the citizen. Click on the citizen. Skady's really good, but he might not notice. No, we're just gonna get out of here. I like that. Okay, you're respecting Skady's ability to micro that. Okay, Hippolyta coming in. She will be able to help out quite a bit. We'll see what the army can do here for Bubez. Interested to see how many resources he's got in the back. I thought he would have quite a few. Looks like Bubez is gearing up to go for a second town center here. Generally speaking, if you see only double stable for the Poseidon, it means he wants an early second town center. If you throw up a third military building, he wants to go 115 population. Did I say town center? He throws up a third military building. And I'm hallucinating right now. Epicon moving forward. We can get a really big pick onto this citizen here. I don't know if he won't really spot it. We got the Murmillo moving over. They're gonna miss this, but the Hippocon come in. Nice reaction from Skady moving this back. I don't know why he was gathering for that. Medium Hippocon coming in for Bubez. Gonna try and pick off those citizen. Not gonna get it. Obviously, the citizen gets back into there. Gonna try and pick off one of the Terma. Taking a little bit of damage from that town center though. Murmillo moving forward. Walls coming up. This is going to be a little bit of a painful thing for Bubez because this villager here is going to get picked off. He's going to run that one away though, which means he does delay the wall here for quite a while. And what are we seeing here for Bubez? Still no second town center. Still pumping the Hippocon. Quite a few villagers on the gold mine. Only 10 actually. I would have thought he might have gone for a little bit more. With the Jason or the Theseus, the Hippolyta. Centaur over here to pick this off. Villager does live with 10 HP there. Medium Hippocon running away. Looking like Skady has managed to defend this so far, but he's on farms. We go after that sentry tower. He does pick it off. He can turn around and win this fight right now. If you think about these Murmillo, they're really not better than the Hippocon as it is. They got 34% hack armor, but that effectively just brings their HP up to about even with the Hippocon. So until they get medium Murmillo, they're not really better than the medium Hippocon. But we do see a second town center now coming for Bubez. And because Skady has to go farms here, it's going to really delay the farms, or delay the town center. We do see the wall coming up, getting the gate there for Bubez. The villager will get picked off though. Nice pick off for Skady. A little bit careless from Bubez, but that's totally fine. Now I've got the Promethean coming in for Skady. Hippocon going after the Sentry Tower. Skady's not going to care about that one bit. The army here, this is a big distraction for Skady. Surprised to see not going for this town center. I guess he feels like the obvious town center choice is this one. As Skady, well, you know, he's just looking for, I'm not sure what he's looking for here. There's nothing to really attack. A couple of villages over here maybe. But the town center's up for Bubez right now. He does have Gazelle in this corner that he can eat, and he's going over to them right now. Meanwhile, Hippocon sitting on this town center, second town center coming up for Skady. Mana coming down as well for Skady. Looks like Bubez is in a really strong position right now, playing this incredibly well. Skady looks like he's kind of throwing away any advantages he's having, Trying to get some raids over here. Villagers jumping into this town center. And they're going to have to sit in here for a while. Hippocon moving back over, going to be helping out. And the villagers over onto the gold mine. A little bit unlucky for Bubez is his second gold mine placement. He doesn't have any back gold mines, whereas Skady does. There might be one back here in the black, but we haven't searched those out. We will have to see a wall get thrown up over here. There are a bunch of Hippocon over here to help that happen as well. Shockwave coming onto these Hippocon that are trying to get some citizen pickoffs. Nice runaway here. 32 HP. So keeping that citizen alive. Now the Hippocon making a move forward. Right, let's head first into these Mermill. Are going to be retreating though. Now we're moving on to this this storehouse. I'd love to see a wall here. Just one singular wall. He's already walling off the entirety of his portion of the map, which I love. Never can be too careful against the Oranos shenanigans here. Skady has plow, has hand axe, doesn't have pickaxe though. That's gonna hurt. Prometheans though, and the Mermill are gonna be chasing these Hippocon. He needs to get out Spirited Charge if he wants to be this reckless with the stables here, with the Hippocon. He's moved on to only one stable of production here. This is going to allow him to get to the heroic edge fairly fast. Not oversupplying into the Hippocon when he realizes he can't do that much damage. Nice defense over here, but the villagers will have to retreat. Looks like this army should be able to win this actually, so he could move forward and finish this wall off if he wants to. Hippocon coming over. Armory coming up for Bubez. And it's looking like Skady thinks that he may be able to have a little bit of a timing here. He's got medium upgrades. He's got the Promethean. And looking like Bubez isn't producing units right now. He's potentially going to push off this gold mine. There's no catapulties though to pick off these Hippocon well. We see some villagers getting picked off. Bubez trying to fight this, and we do see a ceasefire. I thought the ceasefire might have come down a little bit earlier because Bubez doesn't need to fight this. He needs to get heroic age and get out the Nemean Lion spam would be really, really good. We do see that it's going to be very, very soon. There's the town bell ringing. There's Aphrodite. Going to be a little bit late, but we can run away from this gold mine. We do see a couple of units moving up onto this gold mine here. But I'm surprised to see Bubez not use this as an opportunity to wall this off as well, because he could finish this wall off. Some villagers moving forward onto the gold mine. Bubez sitting at 133 gold. Skady getting his third town center up. More military buildings getting thrown down for Bubez. Trying to build some more hoplite. He does need to basically fill his army up with hoplite. I'd love to see him actually build some Hypaspis this game as well. But I think he should just retreat until he has Curse and then fight this. Run these villagers off this, or you could use them to fight as another option. But he's just going to sit here and mine the gold. Retreat here, move back to the town center, totally fine. So villagers over here going to be fighting the medium Mermillo and the Terma that's up here. Try and get this gold mine for himself. Nice little raid there from Skady. Nice job there. Now Aphrodite coming through. Curse onto this army is going to allow him to win this one. Villagers still chasing this army up the top. Bubez not paying attention. He does manage to move them back onto the gold mine for the time being. And that's going to be huge for Skady as he gets the Nemean line out. A couple of pigs as well. And we do see immediate Hypaspis. Have to be careful not to overdo it on the Hypaspis because the tech switch into Contarius is coming. Or at least it's possible to come. And Skady going to be going through Hyperion here. And the Promethean offspring are brutal right now. But totally fine. Hyperion comes through. That's going to change this fight a little bit as well. But, wait, where's the Nemean Lion going? Am I missing something? There he is. He ran the Nemean Lion away. Now he can use it. Really nice play from Bubez to keep that bad boy alive, or at least on his team. Nice job. We've got the army moving, retreating at this point. And it's looking a little bit even. Bubez now going to grab his third town center. Looks like he needs it. He's thinking he's going to have to stick into this classical age for quite some time here. And Skady is going for the pressure. He is making satyr as well. Shockwave for Skady coming down. Limian line doing a lot of damage. Heavy Murmillo coming through. Bubez sitting at 113 population. Skady sitting at 145. Bubez's gold is going to be running really dry at this point. He needs to deal with this up here. Send a hero up here or something just to like control this gold mine so he can gather from it. And it's looking like the Harpaspis are good enough. Not tech switching into Contarius is really bizarre considering the Contarius spam here. I'm not sure I made sense then. Not tech switching into Contarius considering the Harpaspis spam. Maybe I said that. I don't know. And we're seeing Skady slowly but surely getting an advantage here. 73 population with no gold economy. And Skady is continuously punishing this gold mine up here. We do see a marker coming up for Bubez. He can trade some wood, or some food and some wood, but I think Skady has managed to really punish this exposed gold mine because of all the Arcus here have really picked off those Harpaspis nicely. We also have Satyr coming as well. Villagers did manage to pick off the Terma as they're moving back onto this gold mine. Or the villagers moving back onto this gold mine. Atlanta is out though, that's going to help a little bit. But Skady's going to be on his way to the next age soon. Surely, yeah, he's got the market up. It's not a great market, but you know, it is a market. He can trade up to this town center or this town center. He can replace the market over here. Surprised he built it with this villager actually, considering he has villagers all over the map in a perfect position here. But you know, whatever. Skady making another move forward. And go on to these villagers. Bubez still with no gold at this point. He's trying to trade a little bit. He's building next to nothing at this point. Not making any trade caravans either. He's going full Mythic Age. Getting out Hephaestus. As Poseidon, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He can continue to trade. He's not building villages anymore, or he's building some villages. Another military academy coming down. I'm not sure if this is gonna... I mean, he gets out Chimera, which will really help with picking off the Arcus, but I imagine we're going to be seeing a Mythic Age from Skady as well. Yeah, Hecate's coming through, and it's actually the same speed. It's going to be coming in at the same time that Bubez hits Mythic Age here. This is a pretty desperate attempt from Bubez. But half his army is out of position right now, so if Bubez makes enough units here, he could push this off, get this gold mine back for a small amount of time, and get popped. One thing that Hephaestus does give Bubez here is armory upgrades for quite cheap, and a plenty vault, which gives him free gold as well. Not a lot of gold, but it does give him gold. We've got Skady moving forward with military barracks, just spamming these everywhere. Now Bubez making his way forward. He's got his Hippolyta, he's got his Atlanta, and that's going to force Skady back. Skady has found some more villagers to raid over here. Bubez has to get off this one. Another armory coming up. Lots of villagers on the favor. He does have an army right now, but it's all unupgraded units. And there is the Tartarian Gate. He gets a lot of militia for this, though. If Hephaestus comes through, we'll probably see a plenty vault thrown down. There it goes. The army moving forward. Lots of heroes over here can pick off these Tartarian spawns nicely. And Bubez will tap out there. GG. Well played by Skady. Man, I feel for Bubez here. I feel like had he had the gold mine that Skady had this game, it would have been a completely different story, but he just didn't. And I think he needed to play around it a little bit differently. Instead of going for the heroic age so early, just really secure this gold mine, spam the units out, wall this up, play for the later game a little bit differently, and maybe play from behind a little bit in order to continue here. throwing up some watchtowers, getting this wall a little bit earlier. You got to identify the bad parts of your map. But unlucky for Bubez. So third game going to Skady, up 3-0. Will we see the reverse sweep or not? We'll move on to game number 4 shortly. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's going to be a fun one.